All right, we're going to do another inspection on our package B colony. Smoke in there. See where we're at with the feeder pail. Still got some food in there. Now remember, when you take the feeder pail off, if you tip it back up again, you'll have to refill it. But if you just take it and take the whole cover and everything, keep it somewhat level, like that, now you don't have to refill it. All right, let's see where we're at. So looking like we're gonna have to add another box, but we will just double check. We're also going to add Apivar, which I should have done a couple inspections ago, but it is fine to put it on now. And it looks like they're chewing away in the pollen patty a little bit. So that J hook in there. So they just started to wax on that foundation. And it looks like we got a little bit of wax on that far outside frame. And we got definite wax there, and we have eggs right there. If you can zoom in, see some eggs. Let's put this one here. I'll check one more frame. Definitely a good frame. You can see the cap brood at the top up here by my arm, and see if Jesse can zoom in. You have all different stages here. You have the little baby C's. Those are an egg that just changed into a larvae. You have eggs, cap brood, everything on all three frames, or on all three stages. Same with down here. You got cap brood, pollen on the outside. You got honeys on the corner. You have a super emergency cell there. We're just going to get rid of that. Anytime you see those emergency cells, you want to get rid of those. Oh, I'm going to drop my pollen patty down in here. All right, so we're not going to go any further into this colony. So what we're going to do, we're going to add our Apivar. Apivar is a very good treatment for an early colony. And I sell it in smaller quantities so you don't have to buy the 10-pack. But Apivar is very simple. It's a contact treatment. You just slip it down in between the frames, just like that. It's non-invasive, doesn't smell, no temperature restrictions on this. You want to put it right within the brood chamber. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add our next box. So when you add a box, you take a frame out from the bottom, bring it up and put it in the new box. Then you'll have 9 down here, 10 up here. So now, I don't have my spacing tool here, very ill prepared. So we'll just wing it until I can get the tool. You have to separate these frames because now you're going to be missing a frame and you do not want them to build some funky burr comb. Remember, nice and easy. This is the thing you do not want to do, is kill your queen at this stage, because she is just rip-roaring and everything is going good, and you want that colony to continue. Bullet disapproves in the background, if you can hear the nice little growl he's got going on. I do recommend a spacing tool. We have those at the shop. They are a lot easier than what I'm doing here. I would have been done right now if I would have had the spacing tool. Again, you got to be careful when you're sliding frames, because this is the perfect time to kill your queen, because that frame will slide a little bit faster than you want it to, and Murphy's Law says you're always going to hit that one queen you don't want to hit. So this frame is going to stay in the hive because it has eggs on it. You don't typically want to move eggs up. You want to just move a frame that they started to build wax on without any brood eggs or larvae when you're moving it up, just because the majority of your bees are down here and you don't want to end up chilling that brood, so, or the eggs or larvae, by moving that frame up there. All right, so now I got them evenly spaced. I am going to keep feeding pollen patties and Pro Sweet. Anytime you're drawing foundation, you want to keep feeding, and pollen patties as well on a weaker colony or a new colony like this. You want to give them all the advantages you can, so I keep feeding pollen patties for quite some time. So we won't need this. Take this frame, this goes right in the middle of your second box. And we're going to pop this box on there, just like so. I think this box I have to drill a hole in it as well, so I'll come back and drill a hole in it.
Why do you put the hole in there?
You want holes in all your deep boxes, and deep boxes only. And that's for ventilation, easy access to the colonies, and for winter. Because in the winter, the top box hole is going to be open all year round. All right. And on. Put my crappy box that I painted black to keep it nice, the syrup nice and warm. I'm still going to use an insulator because why not? And pop this on. Then I'm going to check my phone. It is the 13th today, so I'm going to add on to the box 5/13. Added second box, Apivar treatment. So what I'm going to do after 23 days, I'm going to go back in, I'm going to take that Apivar, I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to turn it around and put it somewhere else. They tend to propolize that outside of that treatment, and again, if you're not touching the treatment, if they're not touching it, they're not getting treated. So you want to make sure that it's clean on at least one side and then put it back in the hive. All right, there we go. That's another episode of Follow Along Friday. See you next time.